Here's my latest tour of my arcade. I don't remember when the last time I did one, so here we go. This was my man cave, so it's either Rush or video games in here. This is the entrance here. I have a bunch of Rush stuff here. It's not really valuable, but it's my collection, so I like it. I had a list of 5 of my favorite games, and I started trying to collect them, so I've got them all now. I'm not going to sell those. There's others that I have in here that I will sell, but I'll go through that when I go through it. Here's my Donkey Kong. That's not on the sell list. Finally got the monitor fixed, so I'm very happy about that. It's original. It's got the original laminated sides on it. I've got to get some side art over there, but no hurry for that. It plays well. I've got it's got the Donkey Kong 2 board in there, so you can play Donkey Kong and Donkey Kong 2. I don't really like Donkey Kong 2, but it's cool to have. I build Legos. My kids have Legos, so for Christmas my wife got me a gift card so I could buy lots of Legos. So I made Donkey Kong Jr. and then Donkey Kong's back there. There's Mario, there's Princess, and there's a Fireball. If I can find more space to put them, I'll probably build the oil can and maybe a couple barrels. Here is a Popeye cabinet I have that I got, and I really didn't like Popeye. I never played it, but I thought it was worth trying because everybody liked it, so I got it. I didn't like it, so I made it a 16:1. Everything on it, the cabinet part's original. It's in great shape. I'm really happy with it because I love Nintendo cabs. It looks really cool to have 2 blue Nintendo cabs next to each other. So I helped a couple people out and recycled the board and recycled the monitor and power supply. And anyway, I have marquees throughout the room, up on the wall, machines that I'd like to have, but I'm not going to get down the stairs, or I'm not going to have enough money for them, so I just kind of decorate the walls with marquees. Over here is more Rush stuff, good Rush posters. A lot of the posters are original posters from when I was a kid back in the early 80s. I just framed them up and they look pretty good. I got little Lego guys here that I built too. I got the Ms. Pac-Man and the Dig Dog and stuff. Here's another one of my favorite 5. Donkey Kong was the first one. This is Millipede. I love Millipede. This game is great. Millipede was my first arcade I ever owned. I sold it like 20 years ago, so I finally replaced it. Up on top I've got a Tron topper. It glows in the dark. It looks really cool in person. The video doesn't do it justice. I'm not a fan of the game Tron, but it's badass graphics, so I got that. Robotron is a great game, but I don't have the space for it, and Robotron is expensive, so I maimed this. This game is only for Robotron, so I had an old poker cabinet, and it cost me like $20-30 to put together. So now I can play Robotron. Over here is Time Pilot. It's my #1 favorite game of all time. It took me 4 years to find this cabinet. Everything on it's original. I won't replace the side art. I won't replace the control panel because I like it original. It plays well. It's got a little bit of a wave in the picture. Could use some capacitors replaced, but I'll deal with that later. It still plays great, and I love it. Gyrus is over here. This is my #2 favorite game. I turned it off because it's set for demo mode. It plays and it works well. By the way, they both have the original Monroe joysticks, which are getting harder and harder to find. This game took me 2 years to find. I'm very happy with it. Like I said, I turned it off because of the demo. It was too freaking loud. Asteroids is a game I love. It's definitely one of my top 5s. And I got this cabinet. I bought the cabinet broken because I've tried too many times to buy an Asteroids cabinet, and it always dies. So this one I bought broken, and I just maimed it. There's a computer in there. So I've got Asteroids and Asteroids Deluxe, Depth Charge. I got Lunar Lander, Star Trek, Space Invaders games. It's good enough for me. It's not original, but I can play the original cabinet and I can play the original games, and I'm happy with it. Then over here, this was never on my top 5 favorite games, the cabinet is just badass. Every arcade should have a Burger Time. And I have a Burger Time. Because it's not in one of my top 5s, it's always open for sale. So this might be sold. If it is, it'll be replaced with a Robotron or maybe a Defender or maybe a pinball machine. Since I don't have any pinball machines, that would be a good one to get. Over here, I got an extra bezel, so I put this on the wall. It looks pretty cool when you come in. I got little colored Space Invaders over there. Got a little TV so I can watch sports when I'm playing. And over here is my Darth Vader collection, classic Darth Vader stuff, and some original figurines. They're not worth anything, but they're mine, so I like them, so I'll keep them. I got these little dudes here. I got a Darth Vader and a Bad Bit because I like them. I got more marquees all over the place. Here's another original Rush poster from when I was a kid. Here's my Lazy Boy when I want to watch TV. This is my first arcade I ever built. I built it for my kids. Right now it is without a board because I gave the board to my Popeye, and I'm waiting for a new 412 board to come in, which is cool because it'll play Jackal and Akari Warriors and Commando, which I never had before. I have a candy machine because I like candy, and there's other little geeky shit around. Oh, here's a lightsaber because I like Darth Vader. Well, you gotta hit it twice to get the right color up. That's kind of cool. Anyway, that's my arcade. I don't have a lot of plans to sell anything right now, but I said that last week and then I sold some shit, so if anything goes, it'll be the Burger Time. And it's not because it's not a great game, and this is a great cabinet. It's just that I don't play it, so I might as well sell it and get something I'll play. Anyway, that's my arcade.